Hey guys, I'm back. This is Chase Charifa. I'm a filmmaker and photographer, and I'm here to tell you about one accessory for cameras, no matter what it is, mirrorless or DSLR, and it's just gonna make everything so much smoother and faster for you. And that product is an RC2 Quick Release plate. So, I know you're probably wondering, why is that going to change my whole perspective? You're probably thinking your tripods and monopods have a Manfrotto 502 plate, or you're someone who does an Arca Swiss, if mostly you're in the photography world. Well, the reason why I wanted to get an RC2 plate was because this plate is very small, as you can tell. So this is an A6600 with a cage, and the reason why I like the RC2 so much more is when I put my hand up, I don't have like a sharp edge like I do with a Manfrotto plate like this. And it's not that much bigger, but it just makes it so much smoother when I'm hand holding, because when I'm hand holding it, I want to make sure I'm as compact as possible, especially if I'm traveling or if I'm filming a wedding. I want to be in a run and gun situation. So I want that kind of compact feel. I could start here, and I'm on there like that. And if I want to go handheld, just quick release it off, and I'm off doing a handheld type of situation. I have a monopod here, again with another Manfrotto quick release plate on top, and then just goes on there like so. I could just jump back and forth from monopod to tripod to gimbal to handheld so much faster than if I had the Manfrotto plate. And if I did have the Manfrotto plate, I would have to switch it for the gimbal, because the Weeble S kind of has its own proprietary, and you could kind of finagle a regular Manfrotto on there, or you could just use their quick release plate and try to put it on Manfrotto tripod or style head. But I've just never found it to be as smooth as this RC2 plate. So for wedding filmmaking, it's really nice. With regards to travel filmmaking, I'm not usually carrying a big monopod or a big tripod with a fluid head. I'm actually filming on a Manfrotto Be Free, and that has an RC2 head, like fluid head. And again, the Weeble S is kind of the travel gimbal setup with RC2 plate on top, jumping on the tripod for time lapses and things like that. And it's really nice to kind of jump back and forth from there to here. The other hack is actually same RC2 setup, but when I'm traveling, I just switch the plate from this RC2 plate to this one right here. It's the Peak Design kind of Arca Swiss hybrid RC2 plate. So this will also just clip right on there, and then I'll be able to go from now the setup of the gimbal to a tripod such as the Manfrotto Be Free, and then I can also put this, because it has a smaller inside portion, onto a capture clip. So then I could go from backpack to handheld to gimbal, then back down to a tripod, all with one plate. That was always my problem before, because I always wanted to bring my capture clip, but then I would have to remove it if I have to put it on a tripod, or I had to have a tripod that was Arca Swiss, or I had to get take that out and then put a Manfrotto plate for the gimbal. So this kind of solves all solutions. So in conclusion, this maybe $15, $20 accessory, whether it's the Peak Design version or just a regular RC2 plate, just makes the workflow, especially in a run and gun situation in a wedding, so much easier, so much faster. And especially if I'm traveling, I want to be able to go from handheld, like on my backpack, to shooting, and to gimbal, and to tripod, because I feel like the biggest hindrance from shooting is the availability of your equipment. So if it's harder for you to take it out, if it's constantly in your backpack to be able to take out and do a shot and put it back in, sometimes you might miss a shot when it could be on your backpack strap here, or it's just already on the gimbal and you could switch really quickly, because I could go from a video perspective, take it off, put it on my capture clip, and then set up my tripod, latch it back on, and it's ready to go. And so I hope that that was useful for you. I'll leave links in the description below. I hope that that was helpful. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.